Hey, Force Sensitives. I'm Darth and Magnus. Welcome back to my workshop. Yes, that's right. We're back for another lightsaber modification video, baby. I love it. Alright. I love these videos, man. Oh, I love them so much. Alright. So, Ryan, obviously this video is for you. That's why I'm going a little bit more crazy, because I came up with a something special. Something special. I've never done this one before. Alright. So, you mentioned that you like the green blade, which is the Mantis, Count Dooku, Jedi Master Dooku's lightsaber. So I incorporated something special. Now, I named this hilt itself Tra'kata, which is a type of lightsaber combat form. Alright? Before I tell you about what I do with the hilt, let me explain Tra'kata a little bit more. Okay? The Jedi considered it very unsportsmanlike conduct to do what I'm about to tell you. Which is, see how I have this one spike on this blade, you know? Tra'kata is the art of knowing when to turn on and turn off your lightsaber to confuse your opponent. So, say like my lightsaber's off and I just have that one spike and I just jab somebody in the head with it real quick and then I turn on the blade. That would be a form of Tra'kata, okay? And there's a little asterisk above the A for the Tra before you get to the Kata, so I'm unsure if I'm pronouncing that right. If I am Tra'kata, please inform me in the comments down below. Alright, so let's get into the blade itself. As you can see here, I got the Mantis. I took the silver guard off that usually goes on right here. And the reason behind that is you can see how this can really screw up your fingertips or your thumbs. It just gets little cuts. And so I removed that. So basically, when you're using this, you're gonna have one hand up here. Notice how I have my pinky above the emitter, okay? Pinky above the emitter, all right? And then you're gonna hold it from back here where it curves downward. That's why I took that silver part off, so that way you wouldn't have to deal with that uncomfortableness. And then as you can see, you got the thumb switch right there. So you would basically be holding it, you know, like so. It's gonna be a little different, obviously, because it's a curved saber staff, you know. That's why I haven't really got any moves or demonstrations to quite show you. But as we further break this hilt down, I'll keep giving you guys surprises, alright? So obviously, you know, I took off that silver guard, so now you can see the 4 little windows in here. See? Now those are brightly shown through, which is awesome. Okay, took off the pommel, gave it with the quick disconnect, broadside on the smaller blade. The 24-inch is the shortest that I have. For blades, I know Ultra Sabers, I think they have an 18-inch, which would be great. I think I'm going to get one just for making videos kind of like these. And as you can see, for the Raven hilt, all I did was just take off those 2 spikes. Okay, but I kept the 32-inch blade on this one. This one has a 24-inch blade. Alright? So, if you're not doing it by staff, you know, like I said, pinky, thumb, you know, just come up here, pull it off, and then you got one blade, bigger than the other, okay? Usually shorter blade would be good for defense, longer blade better for offense, but I figured I would offset the hilt itself. I'll show you guys the blade length, there we go, yeah. Now, the final surprise that I got, yes, I am smiling again, because I know you're gonna love this, bro. Actually doesn't have much to do with the hilt itself. How do I put this? All right, you know, I'm just gonna show you. Okay, so, all right, so see those 2 spikes I took off? Now, Ryan, what does this spike kind of remind you of? What does it remind you of? Here, you know what? Do you want better? I got 2 of these bad boys in my pocket. What does this remind you of? Something that you throw, right? Like a shuriken? Yeah. So I took the spikes off there, keep them in your pocket, so that way, you know, say you're down a blade or you're going one-handed and you're just, you know, I don't know how you really throw it. I haven't really tried to throw any knives in like about 15 years maybe. Yeah, I figured you could use the 2 little shurikens in there. Figured that would make it a little bit more interesting as the spikes that I took off of the Raven. Again, that's the only spike that I left on because the screw is stripped, I can't remove it. But I removed these 2 bad boys, and I know you love shurikens. That's why I got it for you, or made it like this for you. I know you favored the green blade, but I knew without the purple one, the shuriken part wasn't going to be possible, you know. So again, I'm going to take a picture, I'm going to leave it in the thumbnail for you guys. Tra'kata. I don't know if I'm saying that right, somebody help me out in the comments if you will. Again, you know, the way you hold it, you got one arm right where the curve is at. You want to make sure that your fingers come wrapped right in, just like that. And you have your thumb switch. Okay? Other one, pinky above the emitter. Perfect. Alright. So, I'm Darth and Magnus. What do you think about the Tra'kata? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys for coming by for another lightsaber modification video. I hope you really enjoyed this one. I'll tag you in the video, Ryan, so you ain't gotta worry about that. But I'm Darth and Magnus. May the Force be with you, and may that balance keep you. You take care, my friends.